Gimme. Welcome. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Is it? Yeah. Happy daytime. It's a hump day.
Happy daytime. How is everybody doing?
I'm good.
Nadia, really?
I was good.
That's not a question. That's a statement.
Oh, how's everybody doing? So don't answer it?
No. Your question, quote unquote, read my mind, Jen, is a statement. It is not a question.
That might
Winky.
read my question that's in my mind. Hold on. Well, can I mention something today? I just remembered.
I don't think
what's gonna
there's
stop
a
you?
show that goes by where you don't mention
I
something.
was going to say, what will stop you? Nothing.
EBS. The EBS will stop me.
That'll be the greatest prayer and fasting that we all do. Everyone start praying and fasting so Nadia will stop asking questions.
You guys got to be careful what you wish for because you're going to miss it. Okay. Okay. I love that one. I went on Trillions today, and it looked like their website crashed. I think a lot of people are
Really?
Yeah, and I had a couple other people do it, and it was not popping up, and then all of a sudden, so I really believe that maybe it was for us to see that it's happening.
I checked it, but that's in the middle of the night because I'm doing my oracles. So we're talking 3:30 in the morning.
I checked it around 10 this morning.
Okay, so high volume.
So I did call them, and they said, yeah, it was down for a little bit. And they have a very amazing deal right now. If anybody's interested, the Iraqi dinar 50,000. They dropped it $40 off.
Yeah, but I can't afford the dinar. It's just too much. I stick to the cheaper stuff.
Oh, I get it. I do. But I just think that was such an awesome deal. And I promised my dad I would buy him one, so I bought him one.
There you go.
I'll say, here's your allowance, Dad.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
A boulevard.
Don't spend it all in one place, Daddy.
Yeah, this is your gas money, lunch money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to repeat everything he told us when he gave us $20 for the whole week.
Dang, that's an allowance?
That was an allowance.
I remember a dime a month, but
yeah, but in the 1800s, that was a lot.
Well, it was, but you know how it is.
I didn't get an allowance, so. And if my grandparents gave me money, my dad took it to drink, so you know.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, gotta hide it.
You gotta hide it, yeah.
What's the website Nadia is talking about?
It's Jules that wrote it. It's trillions.com. It's 100trillions.com.
Okay, there's that one. I'm starring because somebody asked.
Pawan, you're younger than me. $20 a week was a lot of money. Okay. I think a bag of bread was
a dime for me.
I don't even get $20 a week when I'm an adult making the money.
$20. The bread back then was probably 75 cents, I think,
Mine goes to everybody else.
Well, gas was like a quarter a gallon. I remember that.
I don't remember that.
Honey, you remember horse and buggy, okay? I'm just saying.
Well, actually, I do, but that's beside the point.
Can you tell us stories about Tartaria, Grandpa?
Yeah. Y'all want to know what?
I'll be back.
My kitty cats have been up to. I'm going to hold it up for the camera. I hope you can see it.
See what?
Camera? They bring me gifts.
Oh, do they now? Still?
Can you all see this?
Kind of glary, but
it's a bird.
Oh.
They just bring me birds. It was still alive. Here you go, Mom. Can I have breakfast now? Like
Yeah.
they pay for it. I don't know. So Laren got it, brought it in. Boomer stole it, and then thought he's like, "Here, Mom, look what I got you." And I said, "I just saw you steal that from your brother." But I got it away from him and took it outside, blessed it, and just gave it to Gaia because I don't think it's gonna make it. But oh my goodness. Remy, I saw your comment this morning. Email me, love, and I will get you Nadia's information. And I also need to get you scheduled for your reading.
Yep.
For July, okay?
She got your email.
Well,
Address.
it's go on any of my shows. It's in the description or my page. It's there. So tomorrow we have a meeting.
A meeting.
Meeting.
You know, we got to be at a county general store sitting on the porch in the rocking chairs while we have our meeting in our coffees.
That'd be great.
Wouldn't it, though?
I don't know. Knowing our crew, we kind of need a speakeasy where, like, during the Prohibition days, hide in the underground.
So you did pay attention to your history class. All right, cool.
Well, yeah. Well, I've thrown most of it out the window, but yeah.
All I heard was underground. What happened underground?
That's where we should hold our
Meet-
meetings, in a speakeasy.
Well, we have the code. We have the code word already. Oh, well. Speaking of $20 or a dime, are they?
We want more.
Is it still the plan of going back and lowering the prices back to 19? What is it? 50s?
In the
55.
50s.
I heard 55 by two different people.
Yeah, but there's some things that have to happen because that's a slow rollout. So after the fiat dollar is killed, and we go back to a gold standard, everything has to be measured on what the value would be under gold. So the first thing you'll see are housing markets plummet. People that have multi-million-dollar homes will only be worth like a few $100,000. So those prices will drop first, and then you'll start to see, of course, gas prices once all these oil deals are made or whatever energy we're basing it on, because that's an asset.
Mhm.
Those prices will come down. And then you'll slowly here and there groceries and things like it's going to take a while. Don't expect it like bam, here's the RV, and then everybody's paying 10 cents for a loaf of bread. Nope. Not gonna happen.
I think they ought to open up a floodgate personally, but you know.
The floodgate.
Floodgate?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the floodgate? Is it from the rain from your
The finances, just open it all up. Instead of little drip here, little drip there, little drip there, you know.
Well, we're still waiting for the big change.
Well, I figure our tier, I think they're talking about structured payments. Putting us on 10 years. But okay, whatever. If you get a big hunk up front and then you get paid annually or quarterly or whatever that is, I think you can handle it.
Wow. Yeah, it's going to go slowly. It's going to drop. I wonder if that's why a lot of us are saying hold off on buying proper houses because it's hopefully it should
Well,
drop.
we're going to talk about real estate tomorrow and some things that I've been studying. So.
Uh-oh. Jen's got some real estate to sell in Florida.
Speaking of, can we take a second and talk about some natural disaster? I'm going to say natural disasters. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's some states Midwest that are dealing with the haze. They're saying it's from Canadian fires. But breathing is really, really hard. So let's keep them in prayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then a couple of tropical storms are brewing. It is that time. Whether man-made or not, we're not here to argue. It's just that storms are coming. Prepare. One to hit the Carolinas and one to come up through the Gulf of America from Cuba.
Yeah. I got 2 coming up from the Gulf of America, but not right. I mean,
Yeah. So let's keep an eye out.
like within months apart.
Yeah. We all remember what they did to North Carolina last year. And whew, let's just yeah, you're right, Deb. No fear, but let's uplift in prayer.
Yeah, we can always uplift.
Because a lot of people can't afford to get prepared, and we don't know what they're capable of.
But it shows up the humanitarian of what we really want to do. So, I mean, like they say, what did they say? From bad comes out good.
Yeah.
In people. So.
Yeah, there's always a positive. God will always take something negative and get a blessing out of it. So.
I recently heard they're exposing what happened from Hurricane Katrina in Louisiana. They're finally exposing that levee was exploded, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're exposing it now.
Levee exploded?
One of them did.
The levee, not lovey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Back in the day, I had a hearing aid.
My lovey blew up.
My lovey blew up.
Mrs. Howell blew up.
Yeah, and those that are going to be waking up to the real truth as it gets exposed, whether it's 9/11 or
blowing up.
Yeah, 9/11 disasters, things like that, things that were done intentionally for sacrifice or whatever. Remember, let's hold off on the "I told you so."
Yes, yes.
That doesn't do anybody any good.
All right, let's hold off on the questions for now, please. We are at 26.
I'm looking at the camera. You guys think I look like Peppermint Patty?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that big cloud around you. We call it an aura, but it's really just a dust cloud. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at my hair going, I look like Peppermint Patty.
Or Pigpen.
No, not Pigpen, no. I think I'll put my hair up, sir.
I was like Linus. He kept to himself. He played the piano and kept his mouth shut.
Yep.
And he had his blanket.
Yeah. No, that well.
I got to quit starring.
Snyder was the.
Wasn't it Linus who had the blanket?
Linus was had the blanket. Was it Snyder that was the piano player?
Yes, Schneider or Schroeder.
Schneider, you put
Schroeder.
Schneider goes, no, I just howl when someone plays the piano.
Deb's last one.
Schneider plays the piano.
All right. Are we
ready? 28 questions to
go. Jesus have mercy. Okay.
Oh, welcome to the marathon today, guys.
Oh, let us see. Coffee questions. If there's any, I want to thank Angie for her coffees. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Angie.
I don't have any more than that right now, so
I don't either.
Okay, we're good. Let us go to the start
28
question.
is good enough.
Are you ladies ready, or do you want to converse some more?
Ooh, let me roll up my sleeve.
Don't open that invitation up. Questions will never get answered. We can talk all day.
Yeah, we can actually.
All righty, let's go with the first one. Kimberly. Hello and thank you. Please, is there a message for me? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
Do an easy start.
27. Go. A spiritual message, because Miss Elizabeth can answer it. We should have asked that one first. Does King of Wands have a wrench on this side too?
Is King of Wands here? I didn't see him.
No, I was just curious.
He's probably in jail.
He's stuck around the wrong corner.
I'm pulling for Kimberly as the first card that came out was a King of Wands.
Oh, that's me. It's King of Wands and Kimberly. That's nice.
And he's leaning on his hoe. All right. Well, now we know what he's doing right now.
Oops, don't tell him.
Kimberly, you've been putting in a lot of work. Seven of Pentacles is always putting in the work, taking action, moving forward, about building up emotional stability, family. Okay. And I don't know if it's about spiritual awareness or not. You're very intuitive. Maybe the rest of your family is not. They will be. Hang in there. It's a slow transition. Be patient with them. They're not into the woo-woo. Does that make sense? Yeah, the woo-woo.
So when you say family, does it mean just her blood family, or could it be like a soul family, like a
Well,
group?
it can be coworkers, people that she interacts with on a daily basis that's really close and around her.
Yeah.
She may feel like she sticks out like a sore thumb and they think she's full of baloney half the time. It'll get better. It takes a while. And not everybody will come to terms with spirituality.
Yeah.
So it's just saying, give it time. It's a slow process.
Jules, SOS message from Spirit, please.
We'll fly by and see if we'll find it. Oh boy, Jules.
I'm not getting an SOS message.
Are we having an emergency meeting?
Yeah, that happens.
She has enough protection.
Oh, Tyler's saying she needs the SOS scouring pads. That's what it is.
Oh, well, that would be for Tyler.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's still got to be scrubbing the walls.
Okay.
Let's take this off so they can see Jen. She's
Jules, there's something going on in your dreams again.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you getting downloads in your dream state? Something beyond the veil. This is very secretive.
Is the veil thinning out more for her?
Now look, Jules, you cannot stay over there, okay? These are the same cards you got the other day. This is being stuck in a different world.
Welcome to my worlds.
Are redheads not allowed on that world that you're in? Is that what the problem is?
Okay. You're more stable than you realize. The worrying needs to stop. Okay. Focus more on the celebration. Okay. And that Knight of Pentacles, it's materialistic, but he's stable. He's not worried about it. He's just kind of hanging out, watching the world go by until things work in his favor, but he doesn't let it worry him. Okay. You don't quit. Right? You cannot just disappear into the realm of your choice and leave this one behind. Okay. Don't quit. You've got to trust and don't set boundaries on your emotions. Okay. Reel it in. And if the redheads are driving you crazy, there are frying pans made out of cast iron. I'm just saying. Okay? It's all right. You're fine. It's saying that you're stable. You're good. You're overthinking it. Okay.
Oh, she's a redhead. I'm pretty darn sure she knows all about the cast iron.
Your base card is victory. You've already won. So she's going to be like, can I go on sleeping pills so I can dream all the time?
Where's Roletta?
I like this dimension better.
I think, yes, Wings. Chiming in on his girlfriend. Hang on a minute.
Oh, Elizabeth?
Yes, Wings. Why are you conversing? Are we having a meeting of the angels? Jules' angel is here.
Ooh.
I don't
Oh,
need you
Will
to.
Meadows listening.
Yes. Okay, Jules, your children are grown up. That's all you need to know. They're grown up.
Yeah. They're
Okay?
already out of the nest. Let them grow.
They're grown up. Yeah. This is the tough love.
Just put them in a corner far, far away, possibly in another dimension.
That's why I said that dimension has no redheads. That's what I was wondering. But Violetta's, is there Violetta's angel there too, saying just give them some Benadryl?
If that angel walks in here with spiritual pink pills,
She's
I'm done.
walking out. Yep. Mary, yesterday I went to apply for the real ID. They won't give to me until I get a certified copy of my marriage license. Is this another scam for the taxpayers to foot the bill for illegals' return?
Did you guys hear Schneider when you were talking about the real ID? He was moaning the whole time, guys.
I do not want to argue with you all, but you're making a mountain out of a molehill. I had to have my marriage certificate. I've been married 32 years and had to go find that son of a bitch. Okay.
So what does that have to do with your driver's license? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. Because of quantum? Because of quantum?
Yes, thank you. Okay, this is a quantum system. They want every detail about you in the system. Okay, now remember, originally Nefarious would have used it for negativity, but this has been handed over to the positive. It is okay. You can get one from the state. Okay, just like a birth certificate. You must have it because if your current last name is of a spouse, it doesn't match your birth certificate. Okay? So therefore, they need to find out your maiden status. Who were you before your married name? I went through this whole process. It took me 4 times going to the DMV.
Okay, so Violetta wrote she did not need her marriage license to get it. Is it
Depends
depend on
what
the
state
state?
you're in, whatever state you're in, because all the little emblems, the stars or whatever, they're all different.
The star, that's
Because it's based on your state and whether you're a Commonwealth or state certified. I'm in a Commonwealth. It's a little different.
Mhm.
So it's you just verifying that you weren't born with your maiden name. Okay. It has to, or you weren't born with your married name. You've got to match who you were at birth
Mhm.
and then verify why you changed your name and why your social security that you were born with changed. How are they supposed to offer you any kind of, if they do, back taxes and all that? This stuff needs to match. Quantum, so don't freak out over it.
Mary, you should write a letter for them that I have been divorced for 35 years and burned my marriage. I think that's a good enough paper for them.
It's not going to work because there are records and they need to match.
I don't know.
Yes, they already know. Yes, they know, but you've got to prove who you are. You've got to remember, we've got people in this country that do not belong here.
Well, I'm going to say this, and we all have a right to our judgment, but not judgment, but our discernment, and use your discernment. That's all. I mean, if it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, don't. But I think there he goes. Roll your eye, please. Roll your eyes.
No motion.
There he goes. I mean, I feel that if they needed that information, it's already given because you do go through the Social Security and you do go through. It should be already there. But like I said, use your discernment. I understand where you're coming from, Jen. I do, but I also understand that. Look at AI. You can see something on YouTube and it's totally AI, and you're not supposed to trust that either when you know it's fake. So for me, I see it in that point of view. Somebody could take advantage of it. But I mean,
that's his own. But when they tell you no for something, then don't come crying to me.
Okay.
Can we whimper?
Whimper.
Whipper.
Whipper.
To each his own. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm telling you don't do it. I'm not saying do it. Do your judgment.
Roman, a lot of talk about Q post on weekend. What info or disclosure will trigger it? And are we close?
I think it's already happening.
Yeah, well, I mean, we take rumors with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Mary, yes, they're nickel and diming us to death. They've been doing it for decades. It'll stop, but you're at the pinnacle of it.
Precipice.
A high point. They are going to keep doing it until something steps in with the reset, and we ain't there yet. So we just want to look into the okay. Well, I don't need all of those. Thank you. Okay. Are we just looking at the weekend if something's expected? There's a lot in that one sentence.
Wants to know what information or disclosure will trigger it. Not necessarily this weekend. It's something coming up, apparently.
They're still deciding because of the conflict and loss that it can occur. But this boss man is in full charge here. Okay, that's the emperor. A lot of it's smoke and mirrors. Here's your switch that's about to be flipped. It does confirm, but this is a tough decision. Timing has to be perfect because you're going to have this is the riots and this is offing themselves. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Exit strategies. How's that?
Yeah. It's not specific. It doesn't say.
Could it be an energy?
Well, I have Tesla in here, but I have military. I don't know, Wings. I don't know, whatever it is, it's countering something this guy's up to. Think false flag.
Well, you know what? I saw a couple of days ago. I don't know if I sent it to you guys. Lori Ladd was talking about you're getting voices that you're hearing that is not your thoughts, and it's a cloak. And she said the best thing to do, pray for yourself, but if others pray for you, it helps release that cloak of negativity.
Well, I mean, you got to use discernment, test the spirits. That's what we were told. You know, if you're not of the light, if you're not of Yeshua, then I tell them to fuck off. But, you know, that's me.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that for you, Joe. We're going to get you a shirt that says fuck off, and then we'll put the 8 of Cups design on it.
There you go.
Katrina, what is going on with the canines' back legs that they can't walk? There are 3 of the canines having this issue. Also, will they get the stair lift for them that was requested?
It's funny. I when you read that, I just got vaccine.
You got what?
Vaccines. I don't know.
Well, it could be tied into what they're telling me, and that's parasitic because there's parasites in the vaccine. So
yeah.
I think that's how they're entering. Oh, that's so bad.
They will get this stair lift thing, but somebody's got to present their case, the necessity of it. There may be more investigation, but they're saying, don't worry. Okay. A little bit of a warning. These canines are going to be going down very rapidly. They're making the animals sick too.
Yeah.
Not just us, any living creature, especially Leos and the the canine units that have jobs. Uh-oh, here we go. Wait, that's a travel Vippy. That's not allowed. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
I thought this was a piggy bank victim. No?
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
now we're changing its purpose. Okay.
Okay. This is what I say it is, woman.
Let
No.
the rule as she goes along. Okay.
No, the piggy bank Vippy is, could they introduce the dogs to ivermectin to see if it helps them?
Oh, Facebook is down.
Yes. Find it in your local community. Do not let the vets do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it yourself. It's all based on weight, but ivermectin is such a universal drug. Minus pregnant women and, anything that's pregnant, don't give it to them. But yeah, it's yeah, King, you can take it.
Check in the calendar.
You're okay.
Can I
What?
take it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, suggest it. Okay, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, will anything happen around July 4th? I'm
Fireworks.
getting lots of fireworks.
We sing happy birthday. We grill hamburgers.
All right, next. Anything happen?
Suppose there's a
Yeah, I'm getting a strong yes, but I'm not
there's
getting.
a big parade.
That's not the Army parade, isn't it? June 14th is the Army.
Yeah,
parade?
that's
Military parade?
the military parade's on the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
There's something I'm getting, but I'm not getting what it is.
EBS.
No.
No, because I'm getting this lower chakra, which means stay at home, do something at home.
Not telling me. It's a secret to me.
Depends on who you are and how you look
I
at
know.
It's a secret, squirrel.
it. Well, because everybody will be celebrating, of course. This is a time that there's a lot of people that it's just smoke and mirrors. It's just another day to them. There is some truths coming out. Okay, we need to watch some information. Okay, Wings. It's the Supreme Court, yes. But it's nothing to be concerned about because I don't think that they want to interfere with our celebration time. It's a very important day to Americans. So I don't think that they're going to do a shock and awe on that date, but look around the date.
Are we looking at several days within the next year of having a disclosure? More things popping out.
Well, you certainly have a wait. It's still going to drag out. It's going to be, which we knew it was going to be, and they don't want to tell you.
Yeah,
he didn't even pull a Vippy. He just blurted it out like a
Hey, I'm the host here.
He's hosting. Yeah.
I don't need no stinking Vippies.
I better be careful then.
And who's in charge of it?
I know, that's what I just realized. Sorry. I love you, Michael.
I don't need those stinking Vippies.
Wings wanted the base card, which is a very important card for all of us. We still need to watch the quantum system coming alive. They're doing all these tests and everything, but we need to have patience. This is God's timing.
Yep.
So same message. Things are happening that we don't see. We need to trust it.
Yep. Roman.
Oh, Kingy.
Kingy old kid. Kid? Blew my mind saying Clearwater for a hurricane this year. Joe and his family live there. An hour down. What can we know about it?
What can we know?
Yeah.
It's what?
Clearwater is in the path of this one that I saw.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look if this is going to be destructive or fizzle out.
Okay, what's going to happen to Clearwater from a hurricane? It's gonna.
I'm getting fizzle out.
It's gonna fix some. I'm checking if some area.
Prayers. I'm getting prayers.
Yeah,
Full
it's gonna
fizzle
fix
out.
some area, not all.
Okay. Let's just put it this way. The bad guys want to make it bad, and the good guys are calming it down. Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll wrap up quite quickly. This is a work in progress. So whatever they're trying to dump into it, it's being counteracted by the military. Okay. I do not get that it's severe.
No.
No, but some area will be affected.
It's gonna come in so fast and fizzle out really fast. It'll wrap itself up really quick.
Yeah.
No worries. No fear.
There will be some loss, but this, like I said, this is a battle between the tech stuff that they're doing. Their weapons of weather.
I wonder if it's going to be a point of disclosure, like how the hurricane just fizzled out from
Yeah. I think most people are aware that there's some kind of weather manipulation, even if it's a smaller scale. Most people are like, this is not normal.
Exactly. That's what I mean
Yeah.
by disclosure. Yeah.
Yeah. Roman, you have to understand Clearwater is a hub for vacation and let's just say the movement of small humans.
Yeah. Transportation hub.
Right. Charlotte, may I have a message, please? Well, since she said please, yes.
She used her manners.
Yes, she did. Dear Gilbert.
You become, what is that? Oh,
I was trying to do Walter Brennan.
from what?
What do you mean, from what?
Walter Brennan
What he
from.
always did.
You say-
Dear Gilbert.
You say it on everything?
Just about. Use that same voice.
Oh, Miss Charlotte, don't stress out. This is why I think this morning's message was negative. You guys, what are y'all worried about? This is fear of loss, and it has to do with finances. This is financial. You may have a kid involved. Don't let a kid come in and take money from you as well. Okay, everything's going to be okay. You need to just be at rest in the knowledge that you know that it's going to be okay. You keep doing your affirmations. There's way too much fear and negativity about what'll happen, when it'll happen, and just go about your day. It'll be okay. But there's worry and anxiety. You may have some tough decisions to make. Okay. And I keep getting that this has to do with one of your kids, possibly a son. Yes.
Is Snyder trying to pull in a Vippy? What?
Are you trying to be? Is that what you're doing? Oh yeah, he said yeah.
Oh, okay. You're not
I'm
paying
going to
attention
jump
to
on
me,
Venus
Mom.
for a minute and go stretch.
All right, show them.
Stop.
Look, his paw's bringing it up.
Mom gonna give me a treat.
I gave him lots of treats.
Since we're on this subject already,
Hey, Johanna. Good to see you.
It's John.
Jana. I always say Johanna. Sounds a little ethnic.
Don't worry, Bonita. I haven't forgotten you.
Have more faith. You're working on it. You're putting the work in. You need to have faith and trust yourself, and do not let money matters overtake your emotions. Even if you've made mistakes in the past and lost money, you just pick up and move on, move forward. You're doing everything you can. You need to give it more time. You're pushing it. And if it's looking for work, keep doing it. You just keep throwing applications out there. If you need to better your job or find one, you're going to be fine.
As they say in Titanic, keep looking.
Yeah.
All right, I got Bonita next. One's a coffee, the other one's in the chat or in the start. So let's go to the coffee first.
Okay.
My cat has found his voice. What is he trying to tell me? Please and thank you. And thank you for the coffee.
Who's trying to tell who what?
The cat?
Someone, which is Bonita, is saying, King, my cat has found his voice. What is he trying to tell me?
That you crazy. I do, but
Mr. Ed is outside the door and wants to come in.
I heard meow, 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 meow. What should I say that loud?
More kibbles and bits, please.
What did she say? What is it?
Oh, wow.
More affection?
Wow. Okay. This is about gifts. Your cat may be demanding gifts. Okay. Because the cat is the emperor energy, and that's like, excuse me, I'm the boss here. Okay.
Does gifts equal treats?
This is more attention from mama. This kitty is sad.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, this is like, excuse me, I demand attention.
When do cats don't demand it?
Exactly.
When they're trying to figure out a way to kill you.
Mine pacify me every once in a while by bringing me dead animals and say, here's a gift, Mom. Now, come on, give me what I want.
You got them trained well, huh?
Yeah. I got a coffee question.
Okay, go for it.
Bonita wants to know, Jen, what is President Trump waiting on so he can flip the switch on the RV, please and thank you? You can't just flip a switch on the RV. This is because it's global. It's Nasara Jasara. So things have to happen in other nations to where they can have international buying power for international trade. So it's even across the board. You can't just flip a switch and say, here, America can have it, no one else can. It doesn't work that way. It has to stair step. And if they just go in and flip a switch and they crash the whole thing, it's going to do more harm. This is where you're going to have more people jumping off of 30-story buildings. They have to gradually do this. So you're as gold and precious metals rise, you'll see the stocks float for a little while. But look at the fiat value will drop slowly. There is no flipping a switch. It has to be gradual. If not, it's too much shock.
Also, it's divine. It's divine timing. It's not Trump timing. It's divine timing.
Right. There's too many moving parts to this to be able to just flip it.
Yeah,
It's not that simple.
Tariffs are a big part too.
It is, and that's what it has to be fair across the board. You got to remember, this has been going on for almost 100 years. This is right around World War II era. So it's a lot to unpack. We can't just flip a switch and say, here, everybody's rich. It doesn't work that way. They would implode. No one would work.
It would implode, yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Is that it on your coffee?
Yep.
All right. Bonita, this is from the chat. What does my higher self want me to know today besides patience?
Patience.
First word I get is temperance.
That's what I thought.
Well,
Said,
and
"Hey,
I'm not trying to sound nasty and ugly, but the problem people are having is, but I need it now. This is JG Wentworth. I want it
not
now.
look it anymore."
And it doesn't, God is aware of your situation, and he's aware that you're not the only one in a rough spot, but he gets you through it regardless of how rough it is.
Exactly. You know what
Just-
I'm getting?
Just tell me that to teach you patience.
It is
Yeah,
to teach you patience, and until you get it, the longer you will wait.
Yeah, but not just that. You need to be in a higher state away from shame, fear, guilt. You need to raise your vibes
Yeah.
because desperation is a lower vibration that won't let you get the manifestation that you really want.
You need to spend more time having fun and being in the moment. This
Yep.
is just
Raise your vibe.
absolutely being grounded and celebrating and be happy with what you have. This is about gratitude. And we need to get out of the only thing that I can think about is financial success or stability. There's
Mhm.
much more important things than that. And I know people are hurting, they're losing homes, they're going hungry. But your frequency and vibration and what you put out to the universe is what comes back to you. So if you
Exactly.
stay in a high vibration, it comes in faster. That's how you manifest.
There is another thing that helps if you do help and service to others, and even I know you're like I'm broke, but even tithings will come back to you tenfold.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
So when you can do that, you'll get everything in a higher frequency back to you.
Yeah.
Colleen, this past Saturday morning, I felt like I was really being messed with. I was a mess. I said I didn't consent and told it to FO. What was it? You don't know and you told it to FO?
Well, if you're a mess, I would. Okay. Was it a negative energy?
There's a generational male coming in. If you have trauma from it, this is a strong masculine father figure that's somewhere in your generational tree that's coming in between. You have two veil cards there, so they're crossing over between dimensions. Yeah, they're very bossy, very, very overpowering energy. Ugh, Lord. You've got somebody across the veil that's on the bad side of the veil. That's an energy vampire. They are sucking the life out of your joy. Okay, you did the right thing. Always remember calling Yeshua and Archangel Michael. You don't have to fight the battle. They like to see you do it because you have the ability and the power and authority to do it. You said that you were a mess. Don't get to be a mess. Get mad. Okay, because it's okay to get angry at negative entities. It shows your power and authority. When demons start bucking at you, believe me, I've recently dealt with this. I buck right back and go, "What you got?" Okay. Do not back down and cower and become a blubbering mess. Okay. Fight. You did the right thing with the FO, but don't let it get to the point that you're a mess.
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
I like that.
Yeah, Roman is right. Get behind thee, Satan. Okay. You have no power and authority here. But always remember to call in Yeshua and Michael.
I like the FO card that she pulls. That's awesome. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, King of no, you do not want to know what FO is. King of Wanderers, what is FO?
Fool off.
It's a half of food.
You purple. Will my oldest son get an internship in the near future? Or maybe soon? Well, which is it? Near future or maybe soon? Aren't they one and the same?
Internship.
You know what? Jesus has been saying, I'm coming soon for thousands of years, and we don't know what the definition of soon is.
I get a yes, and I'm getting, I don't know, 4 months maybe?
Very near future, yes.
4
I'm
months?
getting two.
Two? That's
Two,
four.
two, two, two.
2 and 2 is 4, King. I just want to let
In
you know.
order to get the internship, he must wear a tutu.
Okay, that's it.
Understand?
Must be a blue state.
I'm getting 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. Jen. And a different ethnicity.
That says, no, he ain't. Keep
Yes,
pursuing, and it's within 4. It will be offered.
Well, I guess, the ladies have it.
2
Well, he
plus
did say-
2. 2 plus
We
2.
shall see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
he
us
said-
know, E Purple, when he gets his job.
All right.
He said
keep us
2,
posted.
2. Listen, if it says Michael Bins on top,
You
you
see,
can accept
2
it. Don't
from
believe
Jen
it.
and 2 from Nadia make
Which
it
equals
4.
4. So there you go.
Brr.
Roman, who was the higher up that was against me, and is it over now? Do you not know?
Who's the higher?
Who was the higher up that was against me?
I don't know. I missed the answer yesterday, but I hope he's doing better after Monday's show.
Well,
So-
isn't that well? Yesterday you gave him a soapbox, didn't you?
No, it
Or
was
did you-
Monday.
Oh, I was Monday. Okay.
No, I want to know if he's feeling better and lighter now.
With the grandma situation?
Yeah, yes. I'm hoping he's feeling better with that now. I think the energy looks good, but here we go. Who was the higher up that was against him? Over.
Feminine off-worlder. Coven.
That's why I was getting my left hand. Ooh, did you FO? Did you tell her FO?
Yeah.
Ooh.
8 of Cups.
FO. Ooh, you used the FO card. He's feeling peaceful. That's so awesome, Roman.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
He did do the FO.
You did the FO card.
Were you nice about it?
Since it was a female, you mean?
Yeah,
My dad used to do that. He would swear and then say, "Excuse me," to say "ladies."
Pardon my French.
You got to do
Carl
that.
brought me in a new kitty and said, "Look what I found! Iris reincarnation. Is it? And is the kitty male or female? I'm unable to see yet."
See yet? Does it go meow?
Then it's female.
All right. Is it the reincarnation of Iris? Is kitty cat the reincarnation of Iris? Soft, yes, but let's see. Is it, let's say, female, male? Which one is it? Is it female or male? A male. I'm getting male. Tell it to turn its head and cough. And
Not Iris.
that's a very soft yes.
It's not Iris. Part of the. It's meant to be part of your family, but this is independent. I mean, it's got its own spirit and soul. It's not Iris.
Okay.
And this is a lot of strong masculine energy.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
Yeah.
male.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on.
Okay.
King of Cups, Jules, Nadia Z. Where can I get up to speed on trading the Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong? I've traded crypto for a few years.
Well, some banks will offer the jewels.
You'll only get street market value. You will not get an upgraded amount. If you need more information, go to the YouTube channel, Mark Z, the original Mark
Yeah.
Z. He has a video called Back to Basics, and it'll explain this whole process of currency reevaluation. But it depends on what, if you're in a tier, if you're just new to this, you're probably just general public.
Mm-hmm.
And once Forex has decided that what the general public will get and be able to trade, you'll be able to take it to your bank and get whatever the trade value is. Now, if you want to get in on the tier 4B before it's announced, you really need to get that done and go to dinarrecaps.com and sign up for their daily email.
Yeah,
And-
Pawan, you have my WhatsApp number. We can talk later if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too late. They haven't flipped any switch per se for this. So you have time to get in under the wire, especially for humanitarians. So maybe Nadia can, get you hooked up in the right direction. Let me know before tomorrow if you want to join our meeting or not. It's not too late to join.
Yeah, you can go under description under. Do you have Jen's description under your description?
What he was hosting, but it's you can go to New Beginnings Tarot, and it's all there. It's on my page. It's in the descriptions. It's everywhere.
Yeah, and then you can email and ask to be put on humanitarian. We have our meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, there until the sanctions and everything are listed off a lot of these currencies, you can't trade them yet. You can't just walk in and say, "Here's my Iraqi dinar." Here's the Vietnamese dong or whatever. You can't trade on them because they're sanctioned. So you have to wait until those are lifted and it's gone public. Then the bank will accept it. Right now, we're just collecting and holding on to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remy, any messages for her? How will next week turn out for her?
Two separate questions, right?
Yep.
Get a pressure on the top of my head, so I wonder if you're meditating or maybe needing it's a pressure. So I think meditation will help open it up, or you're actually getting ready to get downloads.
Yes, it's coming through. The work needs to put in a little bit stronger, and this is recommending the Twin Hearts one.
Oh, nice. All right.
Just having twins?
And work on being grounded. You got to remember, there's, like I said this morning in the oracles, it feels like we're playing hokey pokey. You can't just go 1 foot in. You need to go all in for what you're doing. So spiritually, make sure that your meditations, sometimes we outgrow meditations and we need to upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay. So constantly work on it, but there is a balance. Meditation makes you go higher, but we have to remember to get all of the 3D gunk out and ground yourself. Go out and sit with Gaia for a while. She absorbs, it's about ions. I'm not going to get into a science lesson, but there's not enough time, but she absorbs all that energy out of you. Okay. And then she gives back the positive stuff.
Yeah, and she does. Yeah, I mean, being grounded, because we all have to still be here.
King does not like science class. The arms are crossed. He's like, oh,
look at this. Well, he didn't lean back, so we got 2 more minutes to get through with him.
I got to let Laren out. Hang on a second.
Okay, well, while Jen's letting Laren out, when she mentioned Twin Hearts, so a lot of you know there's a Master Co. He does Twin Hearts meditation. Just go under there and look under a Twin Heart meditation, Master Co. There's a beautiful one that is about 18 minutes long, and there's a lot of clearing as you're meditating. So it's pretty nice to try that out. And I get no money for that. It's just humanitarian sending out information. Cha-ching! Oh.
Roman, also a lot of talk about the outside of Earth threat that the Golden Dome will protect us from. Friendly or no? Soon?
Fear
Yeah, fear.
could be
Oh,
energy that
fear.
they need.
How do I word this without confusing you? Outside of Earth threat, yes, but it's not by beings. Think asteroid.
Yeah.
Oh, like that other planet that happened.
We've got one barreling towards us. It's supposed to hit in 2029.
Moldick.
It's going to hit. It's the distance between us and the moon. It's closer than that.
Yeah.
Will it protect us?
So I don't know what it's made out of. Think about the technology. We have no clue of what they're capable of. The Golden Dome has multiple purposes. It's not only
Yes, it
for
does.
missile defense, it has to do with protection under a golden financial standard, but there's a whole lot to this. Think of God's firmament, okay, and strengthening it. There's a whole lot of moving parts when it comes to this Golden Dome.
Mhm.
But we're not under threat from negative beings.
No,
They've
that's already been taken care of.
they've already FO'd. Okay.
Yeah.
But we are always at risk for impacts.
Mhm.
Do have an asteroid belt around us, right?
We do. We're flying through one constantly.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
surprised we don't get hit more often. But
I'm
like I
wondering
said, we are protected.
I'm wondering if our frequency is moving it away because we are raising it. There's so much refinement in the frequencies right
And
now.
this is also another form of the Golden Dome is our frequency. If you pay attention to that little billboard thing he put up, that little poster, it looks like ley lines. Think we can help power that thing.
We are actually. We're not
Yeah.
can. We are. That's why we keep saying raise your frequency. Why we're all connected.
Yeah.
That's why some of us are on ley lines.
Yeah.
Most of us are.
Mhm.
All right. Casey, you're going to love this one.
Oh boy.
Does you?
I'm not Catholic, but okay.
Does moo?
I don't know. Do you?
Does moo?
Moo?
Did she get taken away from that?
I think Jill smacked her hand. I don't know. That cast iron skillet got her before she could finish typing. Okay.
Katrina, what is causing all this heaviness feeling? Thank you.
Well, you're in a planetary alignment. That's one.
Yep.
You're also under a strawberry moon. That's another.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this. Well, it's just the days that we live in. We're in a shift. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. You feel it. It's tangible. It's in the air. Now, I don't feel the negative. I feel the good stuff.
Well, it's not negative per se. It's probably a heaviness also as our frequency and our body's adjusting to it. So ground yourself, you know?
Okay.
Oh.
Spirit's really strong right now.
Coffee question. Marcy, thank you for the coffee. Is the 999, which is coming up, how significant is this? Thanks. Roundtable.
It's funny because 999 equals 9, which is new beginnings. So
it's also the stamp on precious metals.
True. 99.99%.
As long as you're reading it right side up and not upside down.
Well, that's where the dot comes in. What's the significance? Is it a portal? Is it a Leo is 8?
I'm getting wormhole. How am I getting wormhole?
Yeah, it's a definitely. I don't know about wormhole. It's
Yeah, it's the first thing that pops up. Wormhole.
First of all, divinely protected, and be
Yeah.
patient. Be
Yeah.
patient.
Set your boundaries.
Very interesting card. Say this is a positive thing, not a negative thing.
No.
This is a high level ascension card. But the Ace of Swords, here's your portal. Think
Mm.
about downloading information, because this is a sword, so it's about thoughts, words,
Okay.
downloading.
Okay.
So yeah, this is connecting to think about
Spiritual.
Kundalini, like
Yeah,
getting downloads.
beautiful. Nice.
Yeah, wormhole not necessarily going through, but something coming through.
Could that also mean? Can that also mean more awakenings?
Yeah, but it covers all of the earth generations. That's the king and queen of pentacles. So that's earth. It's like you're taking the elements and putting them together. So you have air.
Yeah, that is Kundalini and Holy Spirit. Yeah. Nice.
It's a positive thing.
Nice.
And if you think about if you follow certain Jewish holidays, feast days, and things like that, you've got those around that same time. They're there for a reason.
You know what? Now that makes sense what you said, because I was getting Libra, and Libra is balancing like the Kundalini and the spiritual cord. So it kept coming Libra to me, Libra. So I think it's a balance and more, like you said, more awakening.
I only follow 6 feet apart.
Well, you follow the rules?
Marcy, in Colorado, a conservation land of 2.4 or 2.8 million acres. Overseer is Mary Rose Mario. Is she positive? And what are they hiding?
She been there all along, because most of these people that have been running it are not good. It'll be handed back to the people, but let's see.
She's positive of the light. Rose Mario, positive of the light. Nope.
She is not.
Negative. She's negative.
What are they hiding?
Nefarious. Yeah, she's nefarious.
Minerals?
They use our national parks and forests because they can hide in them for nefarious purposes.
Yep.
She's going to be dealt with. They do death rituals in these forests.
Yeah.
Okay, to empower themselves. She is not good.
Nope.
Actually, she's already been dealt with. This is a white hat card in Trump. So they're well aware she is not. They've got, there's a lot of money involved as well. Secret trade, sacrifice, that kind of stuff. So she's not going to be an overseer much longer.
Tyler, does Spirit have a question for me to ask today? Really?
Yeah, I got why? Why?
I got it.
Here's the question. Mom, can you hit me over the head with a skillet?
After you give me those pads to clean the walls with.
Yeah, the SOS pads.
Yeah.
The Spirit have a question.
No, I think it's a joke. I'm pretty darn sure.
Well, I mean, I would love to see it. Does Miss Elizabeth have a question for Tyler?
Pam, may I have a message from Spirit, please? Why, yes, you can, since you said please.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You gain strength by being happy with where you're at right now. This is about being happy. Have more fun. People are just so business-like all the time. Have more fun. And the people that won't let you, this is the King of Cups here. Set boundaries. King of Cups says, don't have fun. You can't have fun.
That's right. If I can't have fun, you can't have fun.
Well, you know what? That's so funny because yesterday I went to the hospital to do my daily rounds, and I had my shirt that says, "Do not disturb. I am already disturbed enough." So
there you go.
You can have fun. Do it.
And Miss Pam, if there's a very sharp-tongued male in your life that doesn't allow you to embrace happiness, repeat after me. Fuck off. Okay.
Are you laughing at Tyler's?
No, I'm laughing at repeat after me.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Head trauma doesn't. Doesn't. That's a double negative, Tyler. So technically it does. It balances each other out or cancels each other out.
Two negatives equal a positive. Got it.
Yeah.
We're not in relationships, guys. Don't think about that.
Yeah. I see Miss Sue in here. I ain't seen her in a while.
No, welcome back.
Okay, did we already go through Pam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
That was repeat after me.
Huh?
Come back to this density, please. Okay.
Look at him. Where am I?
Where's the voice coming from?
Leave me up, Scotty.
Marcy, the other night I seen a fox, twice the size of a normal one. Is there a message? Thank you.
There's a lot of food over there. There's a lot of food over there. Oh, okay.
Was it yesterday we had fox as a spirit animal? Monday? I don't know.
Sure it was a fox.
I'm not picking up anything.
I don't know that this is a fox.
Is it a shapeshifter?
Yeah, I'm getting more of a wolf than a fox.
This is more shapeshifter kind of thing.
Yeah.
It looks one way, but it really ain't.
Yeah.
Is there a message?
Is it a positive shapeshifter? I'm getting.
Yes, it's positive.
Yeah.
Stay grounded. Your wheel of fortune's coming.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Just
They usually show up when we're manifesting. When you're putting that energy out there is usually when they come in and go, I see you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember temperance.
Well, I pulled the temperance in that. It takes patience.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Casey. Tech does not want me here. What is wrong with Alan? Cancer?
How did that come from Moo? Because that was your first thing.
I don't know how that came from Moo.
What is wrong with Ellen? What's wrong with Ellen?
What is wrong with Alan?
Is it cancer? Let's say that because I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything on Alan.
I do have a little on the cancer, but I don't have anything on Alan.
I have a lot more on cancer than I do.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with him, but there's
Depression.
Depression?
This is depression, and this is the repercussion of partying or something.
I'm getting more ulcer than cancer.
It's more of lifestyle that has he's done this to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the one that's done it. I don't get cancer.
Yeah. No.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is a lot of loneliness and depression that's feeding it.
Stress.
Yeah, it is. And he needs to take more action be more proactive in his lifestyle, but also dealing with the depression. That'll eat you alive in itself.
Yep. Colleen.
Wait. Time out. Is there an entity attachment causing his depression also? I'm thinking that is the cancer.
Yes.
So the substance that he's using is allowing the attachment to cause his depression, is what I'm getting. But I'm not. Let's check.
This is a
I
coven.
mean, check solar plexus.
It's a coven.
So drinking and all that can cause that attachment to come in.
There's been some ritual done. This is almost a curse,
Who did he tick off this
which
time?
can still be considered an attachment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they can do that.
Check solar plexus.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Colleen is gaining weight an ascension symptom. Well,
Well, Nadia and I are claiming it is. Like, we're just saying.
what, you're leaving me out in the cold? Really?
Okay, all right. We are claiming that it is.
Actually, weight gain is de-ascension because we're going too fast. How's that?
That's how we stay grounded.
I have a Hercules type body, but I've got the extra padding there just to make sure it's safe.
Hercules. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand.
Yep.
This is about our sleep state, what we've been doing in our sleep state. It's, yeah, it absolutely is.
Well, dang, I would have thought with all that I've been doing in my sleep state, I'd be losing weight.
You know, I know that's the world card, but it just reminds me when someone falls and they're so heavy, they make an implant in the.
Oh, well, no.
Are we talking Wile E. Coyote?
Now make this make sense.
Okay.
Somehow the extra weight keeps us balanced.
Oh.
Yeah, to the ground.
You know what I mean? No, it's a spiritual thing, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think my mom will buy that. Mom, I swear it's ascension.
It has nothing to do with the Krispy Kremes. It's the ascension.
You said hand in hand. I was going to ask if it was a sandwich.
Flares.
I said, when you said hand in hand, I was looking for a piece of sandwich in between those two. All right, here we go.
Sashin, how is the month of June for me?
Hot? Sasha, how is the month of June for Sasha?
A chance of showers?
Okay.
Uplifting comes to mind.
Yeah, there's some releases you have to go through too. You're still holding some stuff in that will come out to the surface, and then you should be okay. I just, like, my solar plexus just went berserk.
Well, gee, didn't I just mention solar plexus here in the past question?
Yeah, but I think he has to release some stuff, and you should be good. You should have.
Okay, you really need to take action. There's some generational things here that's keeping you stuck. Nadia, we may need to clean something here.
Yeah.
This is harvesting and cutting down the bad parts.
Okay. Jen, if he'd like to schedule something with you and I can work with you and him at the same time, we can do that.
Slice and
Yeah,
dice.
just contact me. Yes, this will correct the generational to the happily ever after. There's something we've had a lot of those recently.
I just did one that was so amazing that she said that the next day the outlook between family was amazing.
Yeah.
And because she knew about it,
yeah,
she saw the difference. Nobody else figured it out, but
yeah,
it was amazing. So yeah, a lot of generational tree.
There's so many more. I probably have 3 or 4 more for you.
Okay.
Because I've been doing the readings and I'm stacking them. I'm telling them to reach out if they want to share information. And they're like, yeah, so you're going to be getting some more.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when my cousin goes to rehab, it'd be easier for me. But that's fine. I love to see the change. I love to see the change, and everybody has their own different journey. It's amazing.
Keep your appointment book handy.
Okay.
Oh, it's right beside me. So
Oh, tight. It's on my phone.
OBKB.
okay, boo.
Question number 2. I am feeling very uncertain and unsettled. What's happening?
Well,
I guess
that's
to
tied to this.
Yeah, it's coming to the surface. That's why I felt the solar plexus.
Yeah, it gives you that nervousness and the butterflies in the gut kind of feeling. Yeah, so one of the things is it's deep rooted, but you have to remember we're all kind of going through that too. It's like we feel something in the air, but we can't put our finger on it. So you're not alone in that aspect, but I think yours goes a little deeper.
Yeah, and I believe, and I saw this part on the meme, which was kind of funny. We're here to break generational curses too.
Yeah, that's one of our main jobs, actually.
Yeah, that's
and
part.
It helps. Yeah, get the sickle and the machete out. Let's start.
That's right.
Whack 'em all. It's one of those things that also helps cut down that karmic reincarnation.
Yes,
because if you can cleanse it this time around, there's no more forced reincarnation. People will feel obligated; they may want to come back. I don't see it. I think we're going to go into the new Gaia, and that's it. But I could be wrong, because if you didn't know, I've been wrong once.
Well, I was going to say, I've never seen you wrong before.
Once I was.
What?
And I ain't Jesus, so there you go.
Deb saw a reel that said the M on some people's palm is inverted. Is really a W for watcher? What does Spirit say?
Okay.
So if I go like
this and like this.
It's either like this or I stand on my head and look at this one.
I want to see that.
Oh, why? I'll be a watcher. Let's be a watcher. Go stand on your head.
I am not that balanced.
No temperance?
Mentally or physically or?
Probably a little of both.
Okay.
I'll admit it.
Is it actually a double W?
Only get a load of me.
Yes. Very strong leadership and watcher. Yes.
Wow. If it's inverted or because if it's a M? Like if you look at it, it's an M.
And what it says in some people's palm, it's an M. In others, it's inverted as a W for watcher.
Yeah, for most of us, it looks like an M. I know not everybody has one, but those of us that are light workers, we have M's. And for some people, it's upside down.
I thought that's where I was instructed to put M&Ms.
They're watching the light workers.
Yeah, they're guardians of us.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I thought it was instructions on where you put your M&Ms. That's what I thought it was.
Well, yeah.
Not in my mouth, not in my hand, okay? I'm just
Which controls ascension weight gain, yes.
Okay.
We don't win anyway. Okay, here we go.
That is it for the starred questions. We'll check the coffee page.
Let's go check.
Okay, let me check something. Did we ever pause? When did we?
We had a pause.
Yeah, we had like 26 questions.
We had 28, actually.
Well, Mr. Clicky Happy with the mouse was like, sure, bring them on.
Darn right. There you go.
He was playing a video game. I kept hearing click, 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 click.
Let's go to where we left off. I guess to the questions that, no, we already got that.
Yeah, so we've been saying, guys, keep your spirits up, get in the high vibe.
She didn't say don't get high, okay? That's not what she said.
No,
That's what I heard.
I said get spirits and get high.
Get high on spirit.
Can we not commit felonies? All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, lift up your vibes. If you if you do service, that's a humanitarian. It's changing
Yeah.
the outlook.
Changing that look. If you all see any questions,
Attempting to rescue half-dead birds from your murderous cats. That's service.
Well, every year we have these baby birds that they throw them out of the nest and they plump, and it's always around my entire house every year.
happy birthday, dragonfly.
Right now I'm playing
You guys missed my question. King, you did
What
that
is
on purpose.
Say it isn't so. What is it?
King. It was my question. Jen, can you read my mind?
Oh,
Question. And I put a question in front of it. Power of being the host of the show. Wow. I'm leaving.
we keep telling you to get your own channel.
what question are you pulling on?
I'm on the road so much I won't, it's so
A
crazy.
telepathic one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And read my
What
mind.
happened to my cousin today, and was it
I'm
nefariously
getting
done?
no
It was not nefariously done? Or reading my mind?
reading your mind.
Oh, that one's an easy answer. Go deeper.
It does confirm. This was agreed upon. There's multiple people involved. Okay. This is to give it to her to keep her in a lower state.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
almost there.
They do not like the bright light and all the work that you're doing. They don't like it.
Yeah, I know. I got actually shot in the butt with an arrow.
Well, because
Good aim.
there's a lot of nefarious entities in hospitals,
Yes, they are.
and they do not like what you're doing because you have the ability to heal people. You are making them obsolete. They do not like this. Is a power struggle. This is spiritual warfare, but they will be dealt with. This is the justice card.
Yeah, guys, I really advise if you guys are advocates, do it because they can convince them. She's been on bed rest. They never even thought to put her up and walking. She walked 3 times yesterday on her own. So they don't want that. What's an emergency question?
Emergency Vippy. An officer in
Emergency.
Pennsylvania took his life, but there was also a canine in that car. Does someone good have this dog? Can't get straight answers.
What happened to
Yes.
some of the stuff?
Yes, the dog's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog is happy with the group. Multiple people.
I'm getting getting reassigned. Is that possible?
Yeah. I don't like the energy around this person unaliving themselves.
Did he actually do it himself?
This is a distraction.
Did he do it himself?
See, here's the thing. Now, here is the depression, inner demons, and fear that's coming through.
Yeah.
He does have this. It's almost like he made an agreement for someone else to do it for him.
Oh. Is it because he knows too much and is afraid to say something?
Well, the King of Swords would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's full of knowledge. It was just doing him in. But it's almost like he had an agreement with someone, help me do this.
His partner, probably.
Well, his partner would be the canine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think he has thumbs.
Yeah, the canine is innocent. Don't worry about it.
No, the canines, yeah, they had no part of this. So, all right.
Was he? Roman wants to know, was he a bad cop? I don't think he was the bad cop. I think he knew too much and he couldn't. He was afraid to let it out.
Yeah, I get a strong yes on that.
Yeah, I don't think he was a bad cop.
All right. Well, since it's Dragonfly's birthday,
Is it really Dragonfly? Yeah, 6. It's 6/6, her birthday.
Yeah, today's the
close
4th.
enough.
You're too early.
Okay, well, we'll hold off on the question until the birthday.
Okay.
You got 2 days.
On Friday.
Can my guides tell me if my research into Peru is correct from what I've researched on my father's bloodline?
Okay, so is Dragonfly's research correct? More to it on the father's side.
Yeah, more to it. It's yes, but there is more to it.
Is there generational witchcraft here?
That's what I got. Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, another generational tree.
Sacrificial. There's the tree. Yes.
There's a tree. Yes.
Another slice and dice.
That's a. You
Give
gotta work
Nadia
that
a call.
This
We'll
is
take
deep
care.
embedded into church systems.
Yeah, there's a lot of secrets. It was in the back of my.
Are we talking about Mayan culture?
It says, yeah, you put in the work. It's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious to know if
Can I
that's what you
change-
found, but it says yes.
Should I change my calling card and say generational tree? You call them, we cut them.
Ooh, okay. We need to create a jingle. I'll call Lisa and say, "Can you make us a jingle for Nadia's new business?"
Have you been tired of coven and demon contracts?
All righty. I think we're at the end. Otherwise, we'll be here all day.
Otherwise, we'd be at the beginning, so I guess we are at the end.
Can't be here all day. Lee's on vacation. Remember, we got stuff to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
well,
seeing the
Lee's
sun
on
right now,
vacation. You're stuck at home. We can do this all afternoon long.
I'm not stuck at home. Things.
Yeah, the wings take care of Jen over there. Do not let her be out in the sun.
All righty.
No more heat
We'll
stroke.
call it a day. And tomorrow is Humanitarian Projects Day.
At
11 o'clock in the morning, my time.
12
2
months.
in the afternoon, yours.
2 p.m.
1 Central.
Eastern. Yeah. So I'll send those out 15, 20 minutes before the
There's an emergency Vippy for Tyler. Our volcano's angry because we haven't thrown any virgins in it lately.
There's none left, Tyler. So,
Not a one.
yeah, tomorrow, bring your questions. Anybody that's part of our humanitarian group on Telegram, I did post in King of Wands, pin them at the top. For anybody that's new and doesn't understand the tiers of the system and who that involves, I posted the information in the Telegram group. So if you want to go look those up.
You know it's over, but we'll come back on Friday, King. No, don't cry.
Well, you know, she said we're in tears, so I just got.
You need a hug, honey.
I'm in tears.
Aw.
Yeah, I know you're making me cry.
Aw.
You're making me cry.
I can cry on a dime, you know.
It's,
You
it's,
had time. Have you been holding it since the 70s? What the heck?
it's 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's 1 p.m.
I believe that's what I said.
Well, I'm just answering. Okay. All
Did
right.
you read Roman's question if the volcanoes
I did
take
not.
No, we need them around. We have to lean on them, remember?
All right, guys. I'm hanging up before I get muted.
Yeah, me too. Love ya.
Love you guys. Keep your vibes
Love
up.
and light.